Yo, what is up, guys? Cryo back with more reactions, and as y'all know, I've kind of been playing catch up. A lot of the videos y'all seen before this have all been recorded within the same few days of each other. So the ones following this, I'm just trying to build a backlog. But guys, we have got Ben Schuller, and this is his track Create a Character, and I'm excited for this because this is the finale to Cosplay, the Nerdcore music video album. I've been excited to see the culmination of this because following along, I know I was really late getting to this album, but following along the story that he's been going for, I've been loving it, and now I can't wait to see the culmination of this. Let's go. Ooh. Oh, okay. So he's signing a label contract. Everything you've ever wanted, but you give up, is therefore agreed as follows. Oh my gosh. So he's signing over full artistic control and license for use of name and image. Yo, okay. Oh, block my reflection from the mirror because I don't want to see what you've been turning me into. Ooh, so this has been a conceptual project, obviously, and seeing where this is now, right? The concept of this is what happens when artists sign with labels, right? Yo, what's good, guys? Post video cryo here. It's kind of my first time doing something like this. I like this, but I wanted to correct myself on something I stated in this reaction, that the overall concept behind Ben Schuller's album Cosplay is that we're seeing the effects artists have, or labels have, on artists. That's incorrect. That applies mostly to Create a Character because this song does directly talk about the influence that labels can have on artists, but that is not what the project is as a whole. As you can tell from several of the songs, they are all different. Now, while the videos do show him showing these songs to a label owner, so it does tie into that, it's not the core of the project. I just wanted to correct myself there. Thank you guys. Enjoy the rest of the reaction. Now, I don't know to what degree, I imagine that varies by contract, but labels do have a say in the packaging, promotion, style, sound, and of artists, right? So they can change stuff based on the contract. And this obviously Create a Character. He signed over complete control of his imaging, branding, likeness, and his artistic control, right? So they can change up anything about him, and that's why it's Create a Character, because they can change him at any time, kind of like a created character in a video game. Damn. And then what he's saying there, block my reflection in the mirror because I don't want to see what you're turning me into. It's like, I don't want to see what you're changing about me. I really don't. My recollection isn't clear, but I remember promises that never did come true. You say that I should take the money, keep it coming, look away 'cause it's all under control. Oh my gosh. And then, of course, the missions that they're giving him to make him more successful, increasing stats and whatnot, are going to drain like happiness, but increase popularity. Oh, dude, this is so cool. Take the money, keep it coming, look away 'cause it's all under control. Take the money now. You say you're gonna save me from myself, make me someone else. No, it won't be, no, it won't be you. Create a character. Tell me I'm the one. You got me where you are. Hit song. Yeah, no, this is a thing. The very simplified like lyrics and songs where you can't really tell or differentiate the verse from the chorus. Yeah, especially because, and that's what it is now. Is like hit songs aren't supposed to, like, they're supposed to be catchy, which is why lyrics are often simplified, right? You don't hear a lot of complex stuff, complex lyrics anymore. It's like if you look at I'll just use R&B for an example. If you look at like a lot of R&B songs from the 80s and 90s and then listen to R&B songs nowadays, it's complete night and day difference, right? And that's not just R&B itself. I'm just using that as an example. I think a better example I could have used was like, look at 90s country music versus country music nowadays, right? Night and day difference. You look at hip hop from the 80s, 90s versus where it's at now. Complete difference, right? Because now it's all about hits. It's about hits. It's about, okay, can we make it catchy and can it catch on to the masses? Because the masses aren't really going to dive into like breaking down lyrics. They're not going to go into song structure deeply. They're not going to look at all that, right? They're going to be like, oh, this is catchy. And that's why we often hear sick beat, catchy lyrics. And that's that. I love that drained happiness a lot more because Ben Schuller himself is an artist and wants to create a song his way, right? And that's you look at the concept of this album right here, and then popularity spiked as well because of that. Man, I'm loving this. Oh, the face. I love this. So this right here could signify like him getting out of his contract, finally being able to perform the way he wants to perform, style himself the way he wants to be styled, write music the way he wants to write music, and just have his artistic freedom given back to him because what the labels did to him, it sucked away the joy and the happiness of making music. Sure, it increased how popular he was, but he wasn't looking for popularity, essentially, right? He wanted to make music. That's what he wanted. But labels, obviously, they're businesses. They have to make money. They so they suck the joy from the artist and milk them for everything that they got. And so going back independent, doing it the way he had been doing it before, he was happier that way. I could be reaching, but that's just kind of what it seems like to me. This is, oh, I love concepts, man. I love conceptual stuff like that. I love this final shot right here, just realizing the freedom, right? getting away from it all. There's like the isolate, not isolation, but yeah, like isolation in nature, right? Because there is a freeing element of being within nature. You feel finally free, and so that's what he is, away from all the corporate label cronies, away from all the people who just want to take take advantage of his artistic vision and talent, right? Dude, this was so sick. Wait a minute, we gotta comment. I don't know why I added a random capitalized letter there, but whatever. This might this might actually be like my most thought out like comment. Normally because I'm like just so hyped by stuff, I just leave, yo, this is tight and this is tough, which isn't a lie. But this right here, dude, like this was so cool. As yeah, it has. It was, I think originally it was Wall of Roses, Weekend and Bella Napoli, and then him. But now I have to say it's created character, Wall of Roses, Weekend and Bella Napoli, and then him. Dude, this was so good. This was actually such a good, like I said, the direction of the video, the amount of hours he probably spent in one spot changing costumes, the amount of hours of editing that went into this. Let me actually check the description real quick. Let's go back, see who did some of the editing. Video directed and edited by Ben Schuller. Okay, so the amount of hours in editing he did there. The video game GFX by Paul Mark, the loading screen graphics by Jubilis, the colorist Jimmy Cardenas. Dude, shout outs to everyone who worked on this as well. Everyone who appeared in the video, dude, this was so cool. You guys all did great, man. This ended in a very banger way. Such a great concept, and I'm a sucker for conceptual pieces, right? That's kind of why I like lyrics to begin with, you know, for conceptual stuff, man. It's really cool. Anyways, guys, thank y'all so much for checking out this reaction. Y'all, of course, go show Ben the homie support. Go show them the homie treatment. Go like, comment, subscribe. Link to the channel down below. If you rocked with my reaction, you know, my breakdown of this, like, comment, subscribe, guys. Till next time, Cryo, out.